Atlantic Broadband Cable, in cooperation with the South Union Township Supervisors, presents the South Union Township Sports Network. Today, via tape delay from Schiffbauer Field in Hutchinson, it's HARC Teener League High School baseball action. The Laurel Highlands Mustangs take on the California Trojans. Hi, everybody. I'm Tony Anula with Jerry Dupay, and we welcome you aboard for today's game. South Union Township Sports Network coverage is brought to you as a joint cooperative venture featuring Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott, Atlantic Broadband Cable, Armstrong Cable, and CUTV with Gary Smith. I'm Tony Anula with Jerry Dupay, and we'll be back with the first pitch right after these messages.
Centers for Rehab Services, CRS, a part of UPMC and the Center for Sports Medicine, is a proud sponsor of the South Union Township Sports Network and its coverage of area youth sports. Make Centers for Rehab Services your choice for all of your physical and occupational therapy needs. CRS, located at 160 Wayland Smith Drive, provides physical therapy, occupational therapy, work injury programs, and hand therapy. Valuing patient satisfaction is one of their highest priorities. Centers for Rehab Services offers a patient-centered environment where each patient has an individualized treatment plan developed for their specific needs. They are experts in helping you recover from injuries, increase strength, and build endurance. CRS professionals have become highly skilled through a strong commitment to continuing education and advanced certifications to ensure the most cutting-edge and cost-effective treatment for their patients. Jim Burns, a lifetime Uniontown area resident, is a licensed physical therapist and facility director of the Uniontown location, as well as a field faculty instructor for Duquesne University and for the University of Pittsburgh School of Physical Therapy. He invites you to stop by his state-of-the-art location and discuss your rehabilitation needs. Center for Rehab Services is participating with most insurance plans, including all Highmark products, UPMC Health Plan, and Medicare. Available 5 days a week and offering extended hours for patient convenience. Patients are seen within 24 to 48 hours, and walk-ins are always welcome. Patients may also be seen through direct access, which does not require a physician's prescription. CRS worked with physicians and other healthcare providers to help you find relief, live your life again, and get you back into the game. For more information, call CRS at 724-437-7500. Where you treat for physical therapy is always your choice, so ask for Centers for Rehab Services. It's your health, it's your choice.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. Bursting
Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. There's a first pitch to Connor Vig. Grounds it down to third to Koffler. Throws it to across the diamond, but too late. Nice scoop there by Andino Vecchiola. But first pitch infield single for Connor Vig, leading off for the California Trojans. He's followed here by Jacob Pichtel. Peyton Conti will be on deck. Will set the defense for the Mustangs. Zach Koffler at third. Shortstop Nate Zimkowski. Second base Santino Mera. Andino Vecchiola at first. Garrett Myers in left. Tyler Becker in center. Braden McKnight in right. Behind the plate, Alex McLean. And on the mound today, starting for the Mustangs, Caleb Scott. So here's the 0-1 pitch. Popped up. Third base. Koffler's going to have a play. And he couldn't grab it. Just lost it a little bit. Looked down at the fence and kind of took his eye off of it. So Pichtel still has life. Let's go with the batting order for the Cal Trojans. Connor Vig leading off at second base. He's followed by Jacob Pichtel at third. Peyton Conti, the shortstop, batting fourth. First baseman Brody Connor. Fifth is center fielder Jordan Kearns. He'll be followed by Addison Panapinto, the catcher. Here's an attempt at a steal. He's going to have him. Nope. So Connor Vig with a stolen base after the infield single. So all of a sudden the Trojans with the runner in scoring position. California, last time they played Laurel Highlands was blanked 16-0. They're trying to change that quickly in this first inning. They're going to call a balk on Caleb Scott. Field umpire Chris Edenfield. Ken Roselle behind the plate, but that's going to put Connor Vig at third. Nobody out. Pichtel with a chance to drive in a run here for the Trojans. Still no out. Ball gets away from McLean, but not far enough for Vig to advance. Let's finish out the lineup for the Trojans. Addison Panapinto, the catcher, will bat sixth. Pitcher Dom Martini will bat seventh. Left fielder Jesse Burns will bat eighth, and right fielder Aiden Loudon will bat ninth. Coaches for Cal are Dax Thomas and Dave Martini. And for the Laurel Highlands Mustangs, it's Buddy Mara, Todd Vecchiola. Timeout on the field. Giving instructions to the runner at third, Connor Vig. Peyton Conti, the shortstop, on deck. Here's the pitch from Caleb Scott. Right down the heart, and it's driven to left field, deep. Myers settles under it, makes the catch, but no chance to throw Vig out. So the Trojans pick up a run on an RBI sacrifice fly by Jacob Pichtel to take a quick 1-0 lead. As we said, the last time out, the Trojans were shut out. 16-0 by the Mustangs. So nice shot there by Pichtel to drive in the run. That's going to bring up Peyton Conti. He'll be followed by Brody Connor. So 1-0, 1 out. The Trojans get on the board quickly. There's a pitch from Scott to Conti. Fouled back. Ball have to get retrieved. Perfect night for baseball here at Schiffbauer Field in Hutchinson. About 82, sunny. A little bit of breeze off of Lake Hutchie. Here's a pitch from Caleb Scott. Nice breaking ball right down the middle of the plate. So Conti in the hole, 0-2. 1 out. The Trojans jump out to a quick 1-0 lead. Here's Scott getting the sign. Set breaking pitch down in the dirt. Nice block there by McLean. Pretty good waste pitch there by Caleb Scott. So 1-2. 1 out. Conti, a member of the WPL championship team last year for the Trojans. And there's a shot out to left field. Another base hit. So 2 hits already for the Trojans. That's going to bring up Brody Connor, the first baseman. 1-0. 1 out. Trojans now with 2 quick hits, 1 quick run, only 1 out. Conti, pretty decent lead. Here's the pitch, down. Nice stop there by McLean. Conti's got a pretty good lead. If I'm Caleb Scott, I might want to look over there. Inching out. Scott's going to throw over. Nearly picked him off. Conti gets back. Didn't slide to get back in, but pretty close play. Nice move there by Caleb Scott. Vecchiola at first, holding the runner. Here's the pitch from Scott. Down and in. Nice block by McLean. 2 nice blocks here so far in his first inning for McLean. He's doing a nice job behind the plate for the Mustangs. Brody Connor at bat. He'll be followed by Jordan Kearns. Here's a pitch from Scott, and there's a shot right over the second baseman's head. So there's another base hit. McKnight's going to field it, but Conti's going to be able to get to third. So all of a sudden, the Trojans in business, picking up their 3rd hit. Puts runners on first and third, and still only 1 out. Jordan Kearns at the plate. Kearns is starting center fielder today for the Trojans. Mustangs come into play today undefeated in the HARC Teener League. And there's another balk, and that's going to bring home a run. So Peyton Conti going to score. They're going to say that he broke his hands. So that's the 2nd run, and that's going to put Brody Connor now in scoring position. Still only 1 out. That's the 2nd balk of the game called. Here's a pitch from Scott. Grooves it, fouled away. Jordan Kearns. Usually don't see too many balks called, but I actually saw 2 called here in this first inning. So Scott looking to get out of this inning and get that high-powered Mustangs offense at bat. They've been scoring runs at a rapid clip here in the HARC Teener League. So he said undefeated coming into this game. Here's a pitch from Scott, high breaking ball. Kearns left that up there. Addison Panapinto on deck. Starting catcher today for the Trojans. A lot of underclassmen on this team for the Trojans. Here's the pitch from Scott, right down the heart. Kearns almost looked like he was looking for a breaking ball there, but got the fastball right down the heart of the plate. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Pulled into the Laurel Highlands dugout. Coach Buddy Mara ready to make the play over there. Brody Connor at second base. California already up 2-0. Still only 1 out in this first inning of play. There's a great pitch by Caleb Scott, a high heater. And he's able to get Kearns on the swing and miss. So now 2 outs. Addison Panapinto, the catcher. He'll be followed by Dom Martini. Here's the pitch from Scott, high. Panapinto leaves it up there. 2 down. Brody Connor at second. And here's the pitch, right down the heart. Ken Roselle thought it was a little bit high. So 2-0. Scott trying to work out of a jam. Here's a pitch. Is that going to be blooped in? Is it going to fall? Nice try by Zimkowski, but can't get it. But nice play to hold the runner at third base. Great play there by Nate Zimkowski. Panapinto with the 4th hit of the game so far here for the Trojans, and that's going to put Brody Connor at third. Panapinto at first. I'm sure they're going to have a courtesy runner since he's the catcher, and they will. Jordan Kearns coming out to pinch run, or courtesy run, I should say, for Panapinto as he goes in to get his gear on. So guys on first and third, and that's going to bring up Don Martinez, starting pitcher. He's looking to help himself, already with a 2-0 lead. There's a swing and miss on a high pitch. Martini chased. Jesse Burns on deck. 2 outs. Would not be surprised to see Kearns try to pick up a base. There's a throw over by Caleb Scott, but Kearns gets back in time. Vecchiola holding the runner. 2 outs. Nice play by Zimkowski to save that run. That may be huge down the road. Pitch catches the outside corner. Here's a throw down, and they're going to get him. They're going to rule him safe. Wow, Santino Mera looking at the umpire, thought he actually had him, but Kearns able to steal a base, running for Panapinto, and now 2 men in scoring position. 2 outs. Dom Martini at the plate. There's the pitch. Strike on the high fastball, so Martini can't catch up with that one. Caleb Scott picks up his second strikeout of the inning, but not before the Trojans score 2 runs on 4 hits. There were no errors and 2 men left on base. So after a half inning of play, it's the California Trojans 2 and the Laurel Highlands Mustangs coming to bat. We'll be right back on the South Union Township Sports Network right after these messages.
If you've been injured on the job, you'll want a local attorney you can trust. The attorneys at Davis & Davis live and work right here, representing injured workers for over 40 years. Trust your case to a local, experienced legal team. Trust Davis & Davis.
Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. The Laurel Highlands Mustangs trail the California Trojans 2-0. Leading off for the Mustangs, Santino Mera. He's going to be followed by Tyler Becker and Andino Vecchiola. On the mound today for the California is Dom Martini. And there's his first pitch. A little bit inside. We'll set the defense for you for California. It's Jake Pichtel at third. Peyton Conti at short. Second baseman is Connor Vigg. First base, Brody Connor. In left, Jesse Burns. Center field, Jordan Kearns. Aiden Loudon. In right field, behind the plate, Addison Panapinto. And Dom Martini at first base for the Trojans. Santino Mera leading off, the Cal State recruit. He'll be playing for Peyton Conti's dad down at Cal next year. 2 balls, 1 strike. We'll set the batting order for the Mustangs. Mera leading off, followed by center fielder Tyler Becker. And Dino Vecchiola, the first baseman, batting third. Nate Zimkowski starting shortstop at cleanup. Caleb Scott, the pitcher, in the 5 slot. Garrett Myers, left fielder, batting 6th. Alex McLean, catcher, batting 7th. Zach Koffler, the starting third baseman, 8th. Extra hitter Brett Lemansky in the 9th slot, and Braden McKnight, the right fielder, in the 10 slot. And there's a line drive straight to Conti. He's able to corral that no problem. Mera just caught that a little bit off the handle, and he's going to line out and be the first out for the Mustangs. Nice play by Conti on the charge to catch that ball, shoestring it basically. Here's Tyler Becker, starting center fielder. Mustangs trail 2-0. Pitch by Martini just misses on the outside corner. Panapinto behind the dish for the Trojans. Here's Becker. Set. Martini gets a sign. And a rocking deal. Ball just a bit inside. Breaking ball just missed. So Becker now ahead in the count, 2-0. First baseman Andino Vecchiola on deck. Becker, the lefty, with a lot of speed. Pichtel playing in at third. There's a ball that gets away, so 3-0. Pichtel playing in on the grass at third. Rest of the infield straight away. 3-0 count. I'm sure Tyler's going to be taking this pitch. And there's the pitch. And he does, right down the heart. Martini Picks up a strike, so 3-1 count now. One down. Mustangs trailing the Trojans 2-0. We're in the bottom of the first inning. Martini getting set. Nice pitch, and there's a base hit. Tyler Becker. Nice shot to get it past the second baseman, and Tyler Becker picks up the first hit for the Mustangs. And that's going to bring up Andino Vecchiola. As we said, Becker with good speed at first. Vecchiola, the Seton Hill recruit. Been swinging a pretty hot bat here lately. Not a very big lead there by Becker. Martini checking him out, but not much to worry about there. But he is going to go over. And Becker gets back safely. Brody Connor holding him on base. Probably about a 4-step lead out there for Becker. Back-to-back lefties for the Mustangs. Becker, now Vecchiola. And that pitch is outside, and Becker's going to steal second base easily. So running on the first pitch, Tyler Becker sets himself up in scoring position. One down. The Trojans leading the Mustangs 2-0. Nate Zimkoski, the cleanup hitter, on deck. Starting shortstop and Penn State Fayette recruit. Vecchiola shows bunt, pulls back. Going to get called for the strike anyway. Vecchiola thought he pulled back in time, but I actually thought it was a strike as well. Umpire Ken Roselle saw it the same way. So here's Vecchiola. Nice hole up the middle. Second baseman shading him pretty much to the left side of the field. Vig kind of works back in position. Now that ball's up. Martini trying to come back here on Vecchiola. Becker, second base in scoring position. The Mustangs trying to cut this 2-run deficit in half. Becker's going to go, and he's going to get there, and he does, showing that great speed. So Tyler Becker picks up his second stolen base. And that sets Vecchiola up to drive in a run here with a sacrifice fly. 3 balls, 1 strike. Martini with the windup in the pitch. Ball up. So there's a walk to Andino Vecchiola. And that's going to bring up Nate Zimkoski. Zimkoski, starting shortstop today for the Mustangs. He'll be followed by pitcher Caleb Scott. So Dom Martini with 1 out, but now 2 men on. Men at first and third. Vecchiola with a little bit of lead. He's going to take off. He's going to make it to second base easily. So now 2 ducks on the pond for Nate Zimkoski. Infield playing straight away. Outfield as well. So Martini trying to work out of a jam here. Only 1 out. Nice block there by Panapinto. Shuffled his feet well, probably saved himself a run right there. Beautiful block. Slid his feet and able to get his body in front. Nice job. So Martini. 1 down, runners at second and third. And here's the pitch to Zimkoski. Down the heart, Zimkoski pulls it foul. Almost took Tyler Becker out of the play. Luckily, he was in foul territory. Barely missed him. He's given Zimkoski the signal how much he missed him by. Nate well ahead of that pitch. Chased that waist-high fastball. Just pulled it a little too quickly down the line. And there's the pitch. Way ahead of that one as well. He's going to pull that one all the way over on the basketball court. Nate has got to sit back. Kenny Roselle now looking for a baseball since both of them are out of action. Here we go. So Zimkowski needs to hang back just a little bit. He's got 2 runners in scoring position. If he can put one down in that left field corner, he's going to be able to run for quite a while. Left fielder Jesse Burns playing him straight away, but a lot of room down in the corner on the left field line. Here's Martini. Agrees with the sign, and here's the pitch. High and away. Again, Panapinto able to shoot out of that box. Doing a nice job behind the plate. Trojans lead 2-0. The Mustangs looking to cut the lead or tie it up. Here's the pitch to Nate Zimkowski. Nate's going to pop that up. Might be in no man's land. Right field, Kearns tried to catch it. Kind of was in no man's land. Nobody really called it, but that's going to bring in at least 1 run. So Tyler Becker able to score. We're going to have to give an error. No RBIs there for Nate Zimkowski, but he hustled enough to make it to second base. So now, again, runners at second and third. That's going to bring up pitcher Caleb Scott. Scott with an opportunity to help himself. Trailing now 2-1. Martini high, but ball bounces right back to Panapinto. Vecchiola had no chance to score on that. Caleb Scott, he'll be followed by Garrett Myers. Martini. Still only 1 out. Pitch again, high and away. 2-0. Vecchiola at third. Nate Zimkowski at second. 1 out. 2-1 lead for the Trojans. We're in the bottom of the first inning. There's the 2-0 pitch to Caleb. And Caleb turns 2 on the pitch. Reminiscent of Zimkowski at bat. These guys are way ahead. Really just need to hang back. Martini gave him some high heat there. And Scott able to turn on that. No problem. Pulled it way foul down the left field line. 2-1. Here's Martini's pitch. Down and away. 3-1. 1 out. Garrett Myers, another lefty in the rotation here for the Mustangs. There's a 3-1 pitch from Martini. Scott drills it down the left field line. That's a fair ball. It's going to score Vecchiola easily. Zimkowski cruises in. Caleb Scott thinking about 3, but stops at second base. Jesse Burns able to get that in, so nice shot there. A double by Caleb Scott drives in 2 runs. And all of a sudden the Mustangs come back and take the lead 3-2. That's going to bring up Garrett Myers with Scott now in scoring position at second base. Scott picks up 2 RBIs. Here's Myers. Still only 1 out. Garrett Myers followed by Alex McLean. Pitch just on the outside corner. Ball 1. So Scott with the first extra base hit of the game. But he'll pick up 2 RBIs. Here's a pitch to Myers up. And he leaves it there, so 2-0 count. Garrett Myers starting left field today for the Mustangs. Here's Martini. Sets and deals. Runner's going to take off. There's a throw to third. But Scott going to make it there safely. So still only one out. Santino Maris started off the inning, lining out the shortstop, Peyton Conti. Tyler Becker singled. Vecchiola walked. Zimkowski with a pop fly that fell in. Error on the outfield. And then Caleb Scott with a 2 RBI double. Gives his Mustangs the lead, 3-2. Last pitch was a strike, so 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch to Myers. Outside, and leaves it out there. Nice look there by Garrett. Pretty tough pitch to lay off of. Third baseman Jake Pichtel shading the line down the left field line on the left-handed batter Myers. Here's the pitch. Myers, a little quick there too. Able to stay alive. Alex McLean on deck. As we said, still only one out. Here's the pitch to Myers. Myers chases the off-speed pitch. So Dom Martini picks up his first strikeout of the game, but more importantly, the second out of the inning. That's going to bring up Alex McLean. 2 down, Caleb Scott on third. Base hit will give the Mustangs their 4th run of the first inning. As we said, California scored 2 in the top of the first, and the Mustangs have plated 3 in the bottom. Here's McLean, fouls that pitch off. Caleb Scott helping himself, driving in 2 big runs for the Mustangs. Here's Martini. Sets and deals. 0-1 pitch just a bit high. McLean followed by Zach Koffler, the starting third baseman for the Mustangs. Here's the pitch. Gets away, but definitely not far enough for Caleb Scott to try to make the chance to score there. Panapinto, good job of blocking that pitch as well. So here's Martini. Sets and deals high. 3 balls, 1 strike. Two outs. Martini trying to save his arm a little bit. He's thrown a lot of pitches in the top of this first inning. And there's a walk. So the second walk of the inning. I'm sure we're going to have a courtesy runner for McLean being the starting catcher. Now they're going to leave him on so far. 2 down. Again, runners on first and third. McLean with a decent lead. I would not doubt if he ran on his first pitch. Zach Koffler at bat. He's going to square around a bunt. Wow. 2 outs. Kind of interesting. Maybe he's just trying to get the runner over. McLean might have missed the sign there. With 2 down. Can't imagine Koffler's trying to bunt for a hit. Pichtel's playing deep, but still. Ball won't roll very far in this grass here at Hutchinson. And there's McLean taking off now to get to second base to get in scoring position. So 2 down. Koffler with a chance to widen the lead. 3-2, the Mustangs ahead of the Trojans. We're still in the bottom of the first inning. Here's a pitch from Martini. It's driven deep into left. Burns is going to fade back, but can't get to it. It's over his head. Scott's going to score easily. McLean's going to score easily. And Koffler with a ringing double. He's going to pick up 2 RBIs. The Mustangs now lead 5-2. So our second 2 RBI double here in the first inning. Koffler followed Caleb Scott. Scott had doubled in 2 runs earlier in this inning now. Koffler doubles in 2. That's going to bring up Brett Lemansky, the extra hitter. Ball gets away. And Koffler is going to make it to third base easily. So now another runner in scoring position. Koffler, as we said, picking up 2 big RBIs for the Mustangs. And here's Brett Lemansky. He'll be followed by Braden McKnight. Ball down. Nice job by Panapinto. Another beautiful block behind the dish. Big fella, pretty nimble back there. Doing a nice job. Blocking a lot of pitches so far. So 2-0 count now to Lemansky. Make it 3-0. Lemansky followed by Braden Knight, and then the top of the order. So here's the pitch from Martini. That ball's going to be out and away. So Martini now with his 3rd walk of the inning. That's going to put Lemansky at first, Koffler at 3rd. 2 down, and the Mustangs have batted around. Here's Braden McKnight, last batter in the order, to starting right fielder, and another lefty at bat. Big hole on the on the right side of the infield. Connor Vig at 2nd, but Connor holding Lemansky on. Lemansky's going to make it to second base easily. The Trojans jumped out to a quick 2-0 lead in the top of the first inning, but the Mustangs coming back, scoring 5 and possibly more here in the bottom of the first inning. 2 runners in scoring position. There's a pitch fouled back by McKnight. Nice catch there by Palapinto. As we said, the Mustangs came into play today, undefeated in the Teener League. Here's the pitch from Martini. Up, but McKnight chased. So now, 2 strikes on the batter. McKnight just a little bit anxious there. Koffler at 3rd. Lemansky at 2nd. Here's the pitch. Ball down and away. 2 down. 5-2 Mustangs. 2 doubles, one by Koffler, one by Caleb Scott, driving in 2 runs each. There's McKnight, pops it up. Is it going to stay in play? Drifting over is Connor Panapinto, giving it a try, but can't get to it. Good effort by both guys. Actually thought that Brody Connor was going to get in there and take that play, but kind of drifted away from him. Panapinto made the effort, but just couldn't get to it. So Braden McKnight still has life. Could have been the 3rd out of the inning. Here's Martini outside. Panapinto tried to frame that, but just a bit outside. 3 balls, 2 strikes, full count, 2 outs. Runners at 2nd and 3rd for the Mustangs. Santino Mera waiting anxiously on deck. And there's a pitch to McKnight. Able to get him up and in. So the Mustangs, after trailing 2-0 in that first inning, come back. Score 5 runs on 3 hits. One error and 2 men left on base. So after one complete inning of play, it's the Mustangs 5 and the Trojans 2. We'll be right back on the South Union Township Sports Network right after these messages.
Creditors calling you day and night? Your debt overwhelms you? Although you may feel that you're in a hopeless situation, Zebley, Mahalev & White can help. We're a full-service local bankruptcy firm that knows what a difficult time this is and what to do to help you get a fresh start. Call Zebley, Mahalev & White today for a free consultation. Your hometown bankruptcy firm. Call us today.
Don't borrow more money until you talk to Zebley, Mahalev & White.
Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. We're in the top of the second inning. The Mustangs leading the Trojans 5-2. Caleb Scott still on the mound. He's facing Jesse Burns, Aiden Loudon, then the top of the order, Connor Vig for the Trojans. Here's Scott. 2-1 count now to Jesse Burns. Burns is starting left fielder today for the Trojans. Scott working at a pretty rapid pace out there. Got Burns to chase that curveball out and away. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Scott, Burns stepped out on him a little bit just to slow things down. He's able to get Burns on the curveball outside. Burns with the swing and a miss. So Caleb Scott picks up his 3rd strikeout of the game. First out in this second inning, and that's going to bring up Aiden Loudon, the starting right fielder for the Trojans. Trojans scored 2 in the first, but the Mustangs came back and scored 5. And they lead 5-2. No changes defensively for the Mustangs. Here's a pitch from Scott. Catches the outside corner. Nice pitch. 1-1 count to Loudon. Beautiful pitch. Scott working quick. Now 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Scott's ready to go again. Loudon able to foul this one away. Out of play. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Caleb Scott in for his second inning of work. Gave up 2 runs on 4 hits in that first inning. But looking at the second out here, there's a beautiful curveball. Freezes Loudon, gets him looking. So now, 3 straight strikeouts for Caleb Scott. 2 outs in the top of the second inning, and that's going to bring up second baseman Connor Vig. Vig singled his first time at bat on the very first pitch of the game. Scored on a sacrifice fly by Pichtel. So 1 for 1 on the day for Connor Vig, and Pichtel will follow him on deck. This pitch from Caleb Scott catches the outside corner. Pichtel was also on that victorious WPL team for the Trojans last year. Here's a dribbler down to Koffler, throws over, barely gets Connor Vig. Koffler showed a pretty good arm. Nice play to retire Vig. So we're going to retire him 5-3. So 3 up, 3 down in the top of the second inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. We'll go to the bottom of 2. It's the Mustangs 5 and the Trojans 2, and we'll be right back on the South Union Township Sports Network right after these messages. Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. We're in the bottom of the second inning. The Mustangs leading the Trojans 5-2. Leading off for the Mustangs is top of the order Santino Mara. He'll be followed by Tyler Becker and Dino Vecchiola. A couple changes here. Connor Vig now on the pitch for the Trojans. Coming in relief of Dom Martini, who worked the first inning. Catcher Addison Panapinto moves to third. Martini moves behind the plate. Conti still at short. Second baseman now is Jake Pichtel, who moved from third to second base whenever Vig came in to pitch. So those are your defensive changes for the Trojans. Pitch on the outside corner, breaking pitch. Santino, not sure he agreed with that one, but home plate umpire Kenny Roselle calls it a strike. Looked like a pretty good pitch from here. Here's the pitch to Santino. He's going to dribble it down to third to Panapinto. Can't come up with it. Took a little bit of a hop off of that grass. So Mara is going to be on. We're going to have to give him an E5. So that's the second error of the game for the Trojans. We saw one in that first inning. And the ball kind of fell into no man's land, but should have been caught. So here's Becker with the swing and miss. Mara was running on the pitch. We'll finish out the numbers on Martini for that first inning. He gave up 5 runs on 3 hits, 1 error. He had 2 bases on balls and 2 strikeouts in that first inning. Here's the pitch to Becker. Vig just up a little bit. So Santino at first. And Dino Vecchiola on deck for the Mustangs. The Mustangs up 5-2. We're in the bottom of the second. There's Mara running on the pitch. It's a strike. Throw down by Martini, but Mara with the big jump able to get to second base easy. So the Mustangs now with another runner in scoring position. Nobody out. And there's Becker. He's 1 for 1. He singled in his first at bat and scored the Mustangs' first run in that first inning. Inside, Martini with a nice stop. Tyler Becker able to score. Zimkowski flared that ball into the outfield. It kind of fell into no man's land. Here's the pitch to Becker. Down. Again, another nice stop by Martini. Martini was a starting pitcher. He moved from pitcher to catcher. So we said Addison Panapinto at third base now for the Trojans. Martini sets up inside to Becker. Here's the pitch from Vig. There's a pop fly on the infield. Conti drifts over, able to make easy work of that one. So Tyler Becker retired on a fly out to the shortstop, Peyton Conti. That's going to bring up Dino Vecchiola. Vecchiola walked his first time up, and he was also able to score on the 2-run double by Caleb Scott as he pulled it right down the line. So Vecchiola 0 for 0 today, but a run scored. Here's Connor Vig. Rocks and deals a little bit high. Vecchiola lays off that pitch. Caleb Scott pitched the first 2 innings for the Mustangs. We're assuming he's going to come out for the 3rd inning. Nobody warming up in the Mustang bullpen. Here's a pitch to Vecchiola, swing and a miss. And on the pitch, Santino Mara able to make it to third easily. Pitch was a strike to to Andino Vecchiola. Santino Mara on third. Here's a pitch from Vig. Down, just missed. Split the plate, but just low. Vecchiola. Set. Martini sets up inside. There's a pitch. Outside corner, and Vecchiola chased. Not very happy with himself on that. Dad giving instructions. Dad coaching first base. Head coach Buddy Mayer at third. Todd Vecchiola, first base coach for the Mustangs today. Here's the pitch to Andino. Fouls that one back. Out of play. Reach to protect, but nice job of getting the bat on the ball right there. Pitch looked like it was outside, but he had to protect. Nate Zimkowski on deck for the Mustangs. Here's the pitch to Vecchiola. Up high. Full count now. 3-2. Santino Mayer on third. Here's the payoff pitch to Andino Vecchiola. And he drives it deep to right. Mayer is going to tag. He'll score easily. Nice play out there by Aiden Loudon. But Mayer will trot in for the 6th run of the game for the Mustangs. So Andino Vecchiola with the sacrifice fly stretches the Mustangs' lead to 4. 6-2, 2 outs. And that's going to bring up Nate Zimkowski. Zimkowski reached on an error his first time up. He also scored a run for the Mustangs. So Vecchiola with an RBI sacrifice fly. Here's a Viggs pitch to Zimkowski right down the heart of the plate. Nate taking all the way. Starting pitcher Caleb Scott on deck for the Mustangs. As we said, the Trojans, both of these teams made it to the WPIL final game last year. Unfortunately for the Mustangs, they lost to Shaler, while California able to capture the WPIL championship, beating a pretty good Union team. There's a big, again, Zimkowski pulling it well down the left field line, way ahead of that pitch. We said Nate reached on an error his first time up and scored on the double by Caleb Scott down the left field line. Here's the pitch. Nate takes it the other way. Picks up his first hit of the game. So Zimkowski keeps the inning going for the Mustangs, and that's going to bring up Caleb Scott. As we said, Scott had that big 2 RBI double in the first inning. So Zimkowski now 1 for 2 on the day. Nice piece of hitting there. Nate took that outside pitch and just went the other way, able to sneak it past Jake Pichtel at second. And Zimkowski's going to run on the first pitch. He's going to make it easily standing up. So Zimkowski scores a base, sets himself up in scoring position. Caleb Scott looking to pick up his 3rd RBI of the day. The Mustangs leading 6-2. We're in the bottom of the 2nd. Pitch driven back up the middle. Here's Conti. Gets the hop. Barehands it, throws it over, but can't be scooped. Scott not able to advance, but Nate Zimkowski able to score. Gonna have to give Caleb Scott, I might have to be generous. But that was a pretty tough play for Conti. That ball took a wicked hop on him. He actually barehanded, made a super play, but just not able to get the throw over. So Caleb Scott with his 2nd hit of the day. More importantly, Nate Zimkowski will score. And that's going to bring up Garrett Myers. And Caleb Scott's going to take off, and he'll make it to second base easily. Myers 0 for 1 on the day. The Mustangs were able to bat around in that first inning, plating 5 runs. Here's Garrett Myers with Caleb Scott in scoring position. Fouls that pitch off. Outside pitch, tried to pull it. Not real happy with that effort. Shaking his head, talking to himself. Vig set. Strikes out Garrett Myers. So Myers retired to end the inning, but not before the Mustangs pick up 2 runs on 2 hits. No, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. So after 2 complete, it's the Mustangs 7 and the Trojans 2, and we'll be right back on the South Union Township Sports Network right after these messages.
Colon cancer is the second leading cause of cancer deaths. Signs include abdominal pain and rectal bleeding. Colon cancer develops from a degenerating benign growth or polyp. Doctors performing colonoscopy are able to remove precancerous polyps, thus preventing colon cancer. This saves lives, and the American Cancer Society now recommends that everyone have a colonoscopy every 10 years, beginning at age 50. Offer the latest diagnostic testing. SWGI, specialists in digestive health.
Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. We're starting the top of the 3rd inning. Caleb Scott in for his 3rd inning of work. Leadoff batter is Pichtel. Sorry, that's Connor Vig. Got him, and looks like he might have turned an ankle there. I actually had Vig making the last out last inning, but I don't know if they bat out of order or not, but it doesn't matter. He's going to ground out 5-3, similar to what he did last inning. That's going to bring up Jake Pichtel. Pichtel had a sacrifice fly, drove in a run in that 1st inning for the Trojans. Caleb Scott in for his 3rd inning of work. Pichtel followed by Peyton Conti. Pitch from Scott catches the outside corner. 1-1 count now. Dax Thomas and Dave Martini, the coaches. Here's a shot. Whoa, what a wicked hop. Pichtel's going to get a base hit. Zimkowski was in position there to make the play. That ball just took a rabbit jump and jumped right over his head. So Pichtel able to get on with a base hit. That's the 5th hit of the game for the Trojans. Puts Pichtel at first for Peyton Conti. Conti had a base hit his first time up. Here's a pitch. Conti's driving that one deep left. Garrett Myers back. That ball's gone. No, it's at the base of the fence. Myers gets it in, hits the cutoff man. Pichtel able to score easily. Conti with a ringing double and an RBI. Couldn't tell from my vantage point here, but he rocked that ball a long way. So Conti picks up the RBI. He'll be at second. Pichtel scoring easily on the drive by Conti, and that's going to bring up Brody Connor. Connor also had a base hit his first time at bat. So Peyton Conti now 2 for 2 on the day for the Trojans. It's a pitch from Caleb Scott, breaking ball right over the heart of the plate. Brody Connor to be followed by Jordan Kearns. The Trojans scored 2 runs in the first. 1-2-3 inning in the second. Able to pick up a run here. Only 1 out. Here's Scott's pitch to Brody Connor. Another breaking pitch, but let that hanging a little bit. Connor able to lay off. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. We're in the top of the third. 7-3 Mustangs over the Trojans, but the Trojans threatening here in the top of the third. There's a pitch by Scott. Connor just underneath it. Going to be popped up to second baseman Santino Mera, who settles under it easily and records the second out of the inning. What's that? So now we have coming to bat is Jordan Kearns. Kearns 0 for 1 on the day. Conti still in scoring position at second, but now 2 outs. Another pop-up. Center fielder Becker hurrying in, but it looks like Zimkowski is going to settle under it, and he does. So Nate Zimkowski drifts back, catches the fly to make the final out of the inning. So not before the Trojans score 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. So after 2.5, it's the Mustangs 7 and the Trojans 3, and we'll be right back on the South Union Township Sports Network right after these messages.
The key to success in life is teamwork. On and off the field, in the workplace, in the home, in our schools. Teamwork gets it done. The world of competitive sports offers many good things, the most important of which is teamwork. Individual talent may win a few games, but teamwork wins championships. Go team! Go Laurel Highlands Mustangs! This positive message has been brought to you and paid for by Jason Scott.
Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. We're in the bottom of the third inning. Pitching change for the California Trojans. Jesse Burns on the hill now, coming in relief of Connor Vigg. He's going to face Alex McLean, Zach Koffler, and Brett Lemansky. Burns started in left field for the Trojans. We'll set the infield again for the Trojans. It's Pichtel at third, Conti at short, Vigg back at second, and Brody Connor at first. Fouled off by McLean. Martini still behind the dish for the Trojans. And then, as we said, Jesse Burns comes in for his first inning of work. Vigg pitched 1 inning, gave up 2 runs on 2 hits. He had 1 strikeout, no base on balls in that second inning. There's a pitch from Burns. Low to McLean. McLean walked his first time up. Scored a run on Koffler's 2 RBI double. Pitch from Burns catches the outside corner on McLean. Burns, the third pitcher of the day for the Trojans. Martini started. He was followed by Vigg, and now Burns. Here's the pitch from Burns, a little bit outside. McLean trying to get something started. The Mustangs up 7-3. California scored 2 in the first, 1 in the third. The Mustangs with 5 in the first and 2 in the second. There's McLean just a bit ahead of that one. Pulls it over to his teammate, Zach Koffler, on the on-deck circle. McLean followed by Koffler and Lemansky. Braden McKnight in the hole. Here's the pitch to McLean. High. McLean able to pick up his second walk of the game. So a leadoff walk to McLean. That's going to bring up Koffler. Koffler, as we said, 2 RBI double in that first inning. Drove in the 4th and 5th runs for the Mustangs. So he's 1 for 1 on the day. There's a pitch from Burns, driven straight away center field. Center fielder Jordan Kearns drifts in and makes the catch. So Koffler retired. Fly out to center. And that's going to bring up Brett Lemansky. Lemansky walked his first time up. The Mustangs able to bat around in that first inning, scoring 5 runs on 3 hits. Here's Lemansky now with 1 out. McLean at first. Decent lead. Burns going to go over. Just trying to keep McLean close. Lemansky, one of 4 left-handed batters in this lineup for the Mustangs. Here's a pitch. Lemansky chases on the outside corner. Nice pitch there by Jesse Burns. Brody Connor holding the runner at first. The Mustangs up 7-3. We're in the bottom of the 3rd inning. The pitch from Burns. Ball gets away from Martini. It's going to get McLean easily to second base. So now with 1 out, Lemansky with a shot, drive in a run. Braden McKnight on deck. Here's Burns' pitch to Lemansky. Caught the outside corner, nice pitch. Jesse Burns, nice breaking ball there. And Lemansky now with 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch from Burns. Ball down and away. Lemansky able to lay off of that pitch. One out, bottom 3. Mustangs looking to add to their lead. Here's the pitch to Lemansky. Gets him swinging. Nice breaking pitch by Burns, able to get Lemansky for the 2nd out of the inning. So now 2 down. That's going to bring up Braden McKnight, and I've got to correct myself. I said 4 lefties in this lineup for the Mustangs. It's actually 5. McKnight 0 for 1 on the day. Swings at that outside curveball. Jesse Burns, all of a sudden, looks like he's getting a little bit of rhythm out there. Threw a couple nice breaking balls to Lemansky. And there's another one to Braden McKnight. Ball fouled away by McKnight. So 0-2 count. 2 down, bottom 3. Burns trying to strand McLean at second base. Blank the Mustangs for the 1st inning. As we said, they scored 5 in the first, 2 in the 2nd. Have yet to score here in the 3rd. Burns trying to make sure that they don't. Here's the pitch to McKnight. 0-2. Down and away. Nice block there by Martini. So 1-2. 2 outs. We're in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Burns. McKnight able to foul that one off. Stay alive. Just able to get a piece of that outside pitch. Santino Mera on deck. There's the 1-2 pitch to McKnight. Dribbler fouls another one off. McKnight trying to make Burns work a little bit, and he is. It's going to be about the 7th pitch in this at bat. And the count only 1-2. McKnight able to foul off a couple pitches here to stay alive. Again, the 1-2 pitch. A little off speed. McKnight fouls another one off. So Braden McKnight hanging in there. Pretty good at bat by him. McLean at second. 2 down. Burns trying to work out of a little jam. There's a pitch down and away. Again, Martini with the nice block. Slides out there, gets his body in front. Able to scoop it with the glove. Nice job there by Dom. Saves McLean from advancing to third. Count now 2-2 to Braden McKnight. 2-2 pitch. Hits it right, line drive, right on the nose, but right at second baseman Connor Vig. So for the first time in this game, the Mustangs go down without a run. So there's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. So after 3 complete, it's the Mustangs 7 and the Trojans 3. And we'll be right back on the South Union Township Sports Network right after these messages.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. We're in the top of the 4th inning, and there's a pitching change for the Mustangs. Santino Mara coming in. First pitch driven deep by Addison Panapinto, but foul. So Mara on the mound now, coming in relief of Caleb Scott. Scott's final numbers, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 3 runs on 6 hits, no walks, and he had 4 strikeouts in his 3 innings of work. There's Mara's second pitch. It's a strike. Couple changes for the Mustangs. Brett Lemansky now in left field. Caleb Scott, as we mentioned, behind the plate now. Went from pitcher to catcher. Out in right field is McLean. He's going to move from the catcher slot out to right. Second baseman now is Braden McKnight. And the rest of the infield still the same. Zimkowski at short. Koffler at third. And there's a ball down to Koffler. It's going to go foul. And Dino Vecchiola remains at first base. So it's Addison Panapinto. He'll be followed by Don Martini, Jesse Burns, and Aiden Loudon. And somebody else showed up for Cal, but I don't have a name yet, but we're going to have to get it, a number 2. Not exactly sure who it is, but we're going to find out. Panapinto singled his first time up. Here's a pitch from Mara. Panapinto hanging. Fouls another one back. We're in the top of the 4th. 7-3, Mustangs over the Trojans. Panapinto. Here's the pitch. He's going to flare it up. It's going to be a little pop fly to Nate Zimkowski at short. So Zimkowski able to easily retire Panapinto for the first out of the inning. 2 batters in a row who popped out to Zimkowski at short. Jordan Kearns ended the 3rd inning, flying out to Zimkowski, and Panapinto follows here to lead off the 4th. There's Dom Martini. Pitch from Mara right down the middle. Martini 0 for 1 on the day. He was a starting pitcher for the Trojans. Strike 2, fouled back, but nice catch there by Caleb Scott. So 0-2 pitch now. Santino Mara in his first inning of work. Here's a pitch, breaking ball, and he's going to get him. Beautiful bender there by Santino Mara to get Martini swinging. That's going to bring up pitcher Jesse Burns. Burns came in, worked the third inning for the Trojans. He's 0 for 1 on the day. Aiden Loudon to follow. Mara just down a little bit. 1-0 count to Jesse Burns. Trojans scored 2 in the first, 1 in the third. Trying to extend his fourth inning, but there's a grounder there to McKnight. He's able to easily flip it over to Vecchiola for the third out of the inning. So the Trojans go down 1-2-3. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. We've completed 3.5. It's the Mustangs 7 and the Cal Trojans 3. We'll be right back on the South Union Township Sports Network right after these messages.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank. At your service.
Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. We're in the bottom of the fourth inning. The Mustangs leading the Trojans 7-3. Top of the order for the Mustangs, Santino Mara, followed by Tyler Becker. Jesse Burns in for his second inning of work for the Trojans. Able to hold the Mustangs without a run in the bottom of that third inning. So Burns. Here's the pitch to Mara. Mara jumps on it. He's going to pop it up to left field. Drifting under it, Fred Kennard. Kennard able to make the catch and retire Mara. So the first out of the inning. Mara on the fly out to left. And that's going to bring up Tyler Becker. Becker 1 for 2 on the day. Singled in his first at bat. Popped out to shortstop Peyton Conti his second at bat. And Dino Vecchiola waits on deck. 7-3. Mustangs undefeated in the HARC Teener League. There's a pitch just on the inside from Jesse Burns. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Becker, second base. Nice scoop there by Connor Vig over to Brody Connor. Able to retire Tyler Becker 4-3. So now 2 up, 2 down. And Dino Vecchiola coming to bat. And Dino walked his first time up. Had a sacrifice fly RBI to bring in Santino Mara in the second inning in his second at bat. So he's got an RBI and a run scored on the day. So 2 out. Nice pitch. Vecchiola knew he should have taken that when that was right down the heart. Ready for him. Hoping he sees that one again from Jesse Burns. Martini setting up inside. Here's the pitch. Inside, just missed. Thought he might have caught the inside corner there. Vecchiola pretty close to the plate. Pitch looked pretty good, but no plate umpire Kenny Roselle said ball. So 1-1 count. Strike 2. Breaking ball caught the outside corner. Burns came in, as we said, held the Mustangs scoreless in that third inning after they scored 5 in the first, 2 in the second. He's trying to do it again here for the second inning. That's a shot to deep right field. Back goes Aiden Loudon, but he's able to make the catch. So just a long fly ball there by Andino Vecchiola. So the Mustangs go 3 up and 3 down for the first time in this game. So no runs, no hits, No errors, nobody left on base. After 4 complete, it's the Mustangs 7 and the Cal Trojans 3. And we'll be right back on the South Union Township Sports Network right after these messages.
Centers for Rehab Services, CRS, a part of UPMC and the Center for Sports Medicine, is a proud sponsor of the South Union Township Sports Network and its coverage of area youth sports. Make Centers for Rehab Services your choice for all of your physical and occupational therapy needs. CRS, located at 160 Wayland Smith Drive, provides physical therapy, occupational therapy, work injury programs, and hand therapy. Valuing patient satisfaction is one of their highest priorities. Centers for Rehab Services offers a patient-centered environment where each patient has an individualized treatment plan developed for their specific needs. They are experts in helping you recover from injuries, increase strength, and build endurance. CRS professionals have become highly skilled through a strong commitment to continuing education and advanced certifications to ensure the most cutting-edge and cost-effective treatment for their patients. Jim Burns, a lifetime Uniontown area resident, is a licensed physical therapist and facility director of the Uniontown location, as well as a field faculty instructor for Duquesne University and for the University of Pittsburgh School of Physical Therapy. He invites you to stop by his state-of-the-art location and discuss your rehabilitation needs. Center for Rehab Services is participating with most insurance plans, including all Highmark products, UPMC Health Plan, and Medicare. Available 5 days a week and offering extended hours for patient convenience. Patients are seen within 24 to 48 hours and walk-ins are always welcome. Patients may also be seen through direct access, which does not require a physician's prescription. CRS worked with physicians and other healthcare providers to help you find relief, live your life again, and get you back into the game. For more information, call CRS at 724-437-7500. Where you treat for physical therapy is always your choice, so ask for Centers for Rehab Services. It's your health, it's your choice.
Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. We're in the top of the 5th inning. Santino Mara to face Aiden Loudon, Fred Kennard, and top of the order, Connor Vig. The Mustangs with a 7-3 lead. There's Mara, hit right back to the box. Mara to first, able to retire Loudon. Nice play, able to field his position there, Santino, to record the first out of the inning. So here comes Fred Kennard. Kennard grounded out to third baseman Zach Koffler, his first at bat. 0 for 1 on the day. There's a pitch from Mara. Down and away. 1-0 count. Fred Kennard, Connor Vig on deck. Trojans looking to make something happen here. We're in the top of the 5th inning. There's a shot by Kennard. Zimkowski, with a nice try, but just off the top of his glove. So Fred Kennard with the base hit. Beautiful try there by Zimkowski. Maybe just jumped a little bit too soon. But that's going to put Kennard on first. That's going to bring up Connor Vig. That's the 7th hit of the day for the Trojans. First by Kennard. Peyton Conti has 2. Pichtel has 1. Vig has 1. Brody Connor 1. And Panapinto has 1. So now here's Connor Vig. He's 1 for 2 on the day. Swings and misses. Vig with the single on the very first pitch of the game. He scored a run in the first. Grounded out to third baseman Zach Koffler in the 3rd inning. Pops it straight up. Is it going to be out of play? Caleb Scott comes back, but it's going to be drift out of play. Scott without a chance to make a play there. So we're in the top of the 5th inning. Mayer from the stretch. Sets, gets a sign. Another pop-up. I think this one's going to stay in play. Vecchiola goes over. Caleb Scott, no, just out of play again. Thought that the ball was going to drift back in. Scott was going to have a play there, but no such luck. So Viggs still has life. Man on first, 1 out. Jacob Pichtel on deck for the Trojans. Here's a pitch to Vig, outside corner, no good. Snap throw. Nice stop there by Vecchiola, and that's still going to get a base. Vecchiola couldn't find the ball on the snap throw by Caleb Scott, and that's going to send Kennard to second. We're going to have to say that's going to be an E2. Vecchiola with the stop. Caleb Scott tried to get Kennard, who had a pretty big lead off of first, but threw it in the dirt, and Vecchiola tried to scoop the ball and just knocked it in, out of play. Kennard able to get to second base and in scoring position. There's a foul by Vig. Vig staying alive, a pretty good at bat. 1 down. Kennard at second. The Trojans down by 4, 7-3. Top of the 5th inning here. Schiffbauer Field at the Hutchinson Ballpark. Santino Mera hesitates and gets him. Beautiful pitch there by Santino Mera. Got Vig to chase the high fastball. Interesting delivery there. He kind of hesitated and then came to the plate, but was able to get Vig to swing and miss. So now 2 down. That brings up Jacob Pichtel. Pichtel with a sacrifice fly, driving in a run in the first. Had a single in his at bat in the 3rd inning. So he's giving Caleb Scott a little noise back there behind the plate. Buddies. There's a nice pitch there by Santino Mera. Pichtel and Caleb Scott giving each other some grief back there. Here's a pitch from Mera, outside. Just missed. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 outs, top of the 5th inning. Fred Kennard at second. Pichtel trying to drive in his 2nd run of the game. Breaking pitch just missed on the inside corner. Pichtel saying he should have taken that one. He does have an arm guard on. He probably could have taken that pitch and made it to first base for the Trojans. Here's the pitch from Mera. Down and away. So the first walk issued by Santino, and that's going to put men on first and second. And that's going to bring up Peyton Conti. Conti, 2 for 2 on the day, single, and had a big double his 2nd time up, drove in a run. So 2 for 2 for Peyton. Vecchiola playing behind the runner at first, and there's a shot by Conti into left. Lemansky drifts over and makes a beautiful catch. Nice play out there by Brett Lemansky to just make it look routine and able to retire Peyton Conti on a shot. So no runs, 1 hit, no errors. I'm sorry, 1 error and 2 men left on base. So after 4.5, it's the Mustangs 7 and the Trojans 3. And we'll be right back on the South Union Township Sports Network right after these messages.
Personal injury can come in many forms. No matter what your injury, the attorneys at Davis & Davis will personally meet with you to discuss your case, just like we have over the last 40 years. Trust your case to a local, experienced legal team. Trust Davis & Davis.
Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. We're going to the bottom of the fifth inning. Jesse Burns on the hill again. There's a shot by Zimkowski, but nice play out there by Fred Kennard. Kennard with two nice plays out there in left field. He's able to retire Zimkowski, first pitch out. As we said, Jesse Burns in for his third inning of work. He's yet to give up a run or a hit to the Mustangs. And here's Caleb Scott. Scott 2 for 2 on the day. 2 RBI double in that first inning, and he had a single his second time at bat. Here's the pitch from Burns up. Scott chases that one just a little bit. So 0-1. We're in the bottom of the fifth. Mustangs 7, the Trojans 3, and we've got a great crowd here. A lot of people out at the ballpark. Next game is going to be Brownsville Falcons, and I'm not exactly sure who they're playing, but I see their team here. I think they're going to play Connellsville, to be honest with you. I don't have the schedule, but that's what it looks. Yep, so Brownsville and Connellsville, our second game here. So Caleb Scott fouls that pitch off. Coach Vecchiola figured he better get down to first. So Jesse Burns, the big lefty. 1 out. There's a pitch, just misses the outside corner. Nice pitch. Caleb Scott able to lay off that pitch, but pretty good pitch. So Scott to be followed by Garrett Myers. And Caleb Scott's going to swing at that high pitch, and again, Kennard's going to have another shot. He's going to make the play. So 2 fly balls to Fred Kennard to retire the first 2 batters in this fifth inning. Caleb Scott, Buddy Mayer giving him a little noise, chasing that high pitch, almost tomahawked it, but able to get it out there to Kennard in left field, and he makes the play. So that's going to bring up Garrett Myers. Myers 0 for 2 on the day. He'll be followed by Alex McLean. Here's lefty on lefty. Burns to Myers. There's a pitch. Down and away. Good stop by Martini. So 2 up, 2 down. Burns has been able to retire the last 8 batters that he's faced. Walked the first man. And after that has yet to give up a hit or a run. Looking to retire Myers for his 9th straight batter. Giving Coach Dax Thomas great innings here so far for the Trojans. Here's the pitch to Myers. Strike right down the middle of the plate. Beautiful night. Big cloud hanging over us. Hopefully it's not bringing any weather. We'll have to go to our local weatherman, Jerry Dupay. Another strike right down the heart of the plate. Caught the inside corner. Garrett Myers. Now 2-2. So 2 out, nobody on for the Mustangs. Jesse Burns looking to retire Myers. There's a pitch, breaking pitch, and he's going to get him. Freezes him. So Jesse Burns comes in his 3rd inning of work. Able to get the Mustangs to go once again. 1, 2, 3. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base after 5 complete. It's the Mustangs 7 and the Cal Trojans 3, and we'll be right back on the South Union Township Sports Network right after these messages.
Creditors calling you day and night? Your debt overwhelms you? Although you may feel that you're in a hopeless situation, Zebley, Mahalev & White can help. We're a full-service local bankruptcy firm that knows what a difficult time this is and what to do to help you get a fresh start. Call Zebley, Mahalev & White today for a free consultation. Your hometown bankruptcy firm. Call us today.
Don't borrow more money until you talk to Zebley, Mahalev & White.
Southwestern Endoscopy Center is a state-licensed and Medicare-certified facility and emphasizes privacy, comfort, caring, and safety for colonoscopies and upper GI endoscopies. Painless procedures are done with twilight sedation given by a board-certified anesthesiologist. The center accepts most insurance plans and is staffed by Doctors Ruthhart, Calabrese, Stokes, SWGI, specialists in digestive health.
Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. We're going to the bottom of the 5th inning. Jesse Burns on the hill again. There's a shot by Zimkowski, but nice play out there by Fred Kennard. Kennard with 2 nice plays out there in left field. He's able to retire Zimkowski, first pitch out. As we said, Jesse Burns in for his 3rd inning of work. He's yet to give up a run or a hit to the Mustangs. And here's Caleb Scott. Scott 2 for 2 on the day. 2 RBI double in that 1st inning, and he had a single his 2nd time at bat. Here's the pitch from Burns up. Scott chases that one just a little bit. So 0-1. We're in the bottom of the 5th. Mustangs 7, the Trojans 3, and we've got a great crowd here. A lot of people out at the ballpark. Next game is going to be Brownsville Falcons, and I'm not exactly sure who they're playing, but I see their team here. I think they're going to play Connellsville, to be honest with you. I don't have the schedule, but that's what it looks. Yep, so Brownsville and Connellsville, our 2nd game here. So Caleb Scott fouls that pitch off. Coach Vecchiola figured he better get down to first. So Jesse Burns, the big lefty. 1 out. There's a pitch, just misses the outside corner. Nice pitch. Caleb Scott able to lay off that pitch, but pretty good pitch. So Scott to be followed by Garrett Myers. And Caleb Scott's going to swing at that high pitch, and again, Kennard's going to have another shot. He's going to make the play. So 2 fly balls to Fred Kennard to retire the first 2 batters in this 5th inning. Caleb Scott, Buddy Mayer giving him a little noise, chasing that high pitch, almost tomahawked it, but able to get it out there to Kennard in left field, and he makes the play. So that's going to bring up Garrett Myers. Myers 0 for 2 on the day. He'll be followed by Alex McLean. Here's lefty on lefty. Burns to Myers. Here's a pitch. Down and away. Good stop by Martini. So 2 up, 2 down. Burns has been able to retire the last 8 batters that he's faced. Walked the first man. And after that has yet to give up a hit or a run. Looking to retire Myers for his 9th straight batter. Giving Coach Dax Thomas great innings here so far for the Trojans. Here's the pitch to Myers. Strike right down the middle of the plate. Beautiful night. Big cloud hanging over us. Hopefully it's not bringing any weather. We'll have to go to our local weatherman, Jerry Dupay. Another strike right down the heart of the plate. Caught the inside corner. Garrett Myers. Now 2-2. So 2 out, nobody on for the Mustangs. Jesse Burns looking to retire Myers. Here's a pitch, breaking pitch, and he's going to get him. Freezes him. So Jesse Burns comes in his 3rd inning of work. Able to get the Mustangs to go once again. 1, 2, 3. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base after 5 complete. It's the Mustangs 7 and the Cal Trojans 3, and we'll be right back on the South Union Township Sports Network right after these messages.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
Centers for Rehab Services, CRS, a part of UPMC and the Center for Sports Medicine, is a proud sponsor of the South Union Township Sports Network and its coverage of area youth sports. Make Centers for Rehab Services your choice for all of your physical and occupational therapy needs. CRS, located at 160 Wayland Smith Drive, provides physical therapy, occupational therapy, work injury programs, and hand therapy. Valuing patient satisfaction is one of their highest priorities. Centers for Rehab Services offers a patient-centered environment where each patient has an individualized treatment plan developed for their specific needs. They are experts in helping you recover from injuries, increase strength, and build endurance. CRS professionals have become highly skilled through a strong commitment to continuing education and advanced certifications to ensure the most cutting-edge and cost-effective treatment for their patients. Jim Burns, a lifetime Uniontown area resident, is a licensed physical therapist and facility director of the Uniontown location, as well as a field faculty instructor for Duquesne University and for the University of Pittsburgh School of Physical Therapy. He invites you to stop by his state-of-the-art location and discuss your rehabilitation needs. Center for Rehab Services is participating with most insurance plans, including all Highmark products, UPMC Health Plan, and Medicare. Available 5 days a week and offering extended hours for patient convenience. Patients are seen within 24 to 48 hours, and walk-ins are always welcome. Patients may also be seen through direct access, which does not require a physician's prescription. CRS worked with physicians and other healthcare providers to help you find relief, live your life again, and get you back into the game. For more information, call CRS at 724-437-7500. Where you treat for physical therapy is always your choice, so ask for Centers for Rehab Services. It's your health, it's your choice.
Welcome back. We're in the top of the sixth inning. Laurel Highlands Mustangs lead the California Trojans 7-2. Santino Mera, third inning of work. He's going to face Brody Connor, Jordan Kearns, and Addison Pinto. Connor 1 for 2 on the day. Singled his first time up and popped out to then second baseman Braden McKnight. McKnight's still out there at second.
Right there.
Here's the pitch from Mara. Fouled back. Brody Connor staying alive. The story so far for the Trojans have been Jesse Burns coming out of left field, pitching 3 wonderful innings of baseball. Walked the first man he faced and then retired the next 9 in a row. There's another foul back by Brody Connor. So Burns, the big left-hander, fantastic job. His starting pitcher was Martini. He was followed by Vig, and then Burns. There's Mara, gets the strikeout. So Brody Connor goes down on strikes. That's the third strikeout of the game for Santino Mara. He came in the 4th inning in relief of Caleb Scott. And here comes Jordan Kearns. Kearns 0 for 2 on the day. And there's a pitch popped out of play. Might have potential to get a car. Nope. Kearns followed by Panapinto. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Make it 0-2. Kearns fouling that one back. As you can hear, we've got a fantastic crowd here. A lot of baseball fans in Fayette County coming out to see the action. Seeing a pretty good game. Cal was shut out by the Mustangs 16-0 the first time they played, but now in this game only down 4 runs, 7-3. And then they've been able to shut the Mustangs down the last 3 innings. They scored 5 in the first, 2 in the second. Haven't been able to do another run after that. Here's a pitch from Mara. Good waste pitch. 1-2 now to Jordan Kearns. Here's a pitch from Mara. Ball driven in the left. Brett Lemansky gets under it. Nope, turns the other way. Going to have a double. Kearns. That's Garrett Myers in the outfield. Sorry about that. Thought it was Lemansky. He was out there for the last inning. Couldn't tell. But Myers, actually that ball sliced away from him pretty good. We're going to give Kearns a double on that. And that's going to put him in scoring position. Bring up Addison Della Pinto. Della Pinto 1 for 2 today as well. Singled his first time up and then popped out to shortstop Nate Zimkowski leading off the 4th. Panapinto pops it back out of play again. So 1 down, Kearns second base after a double. Myers, Becker, and McLean in the outfield for the Mustangs. Here's a pitch from Vecchiola again, fouled back by Panapinto. It's a 0-2 count. 1 down, runner at second. Trojans trail by 4, 7-3. And we're in the top of the 6th inning. So time running out for California. They're going to have to put something together here. Here's the 0-2 to Panapinto. Curveball pulled right down the line. That's going to bring home a run. Kearns with great speed. Panapinto going to make it to second. And he does. So Addison Panapinto, back-to-back doubles by the Cal Trojans, makes the score now 7-4. Panapinto with an RBI double. Scores Jordan Kearns easily from second base. And that's going to bring up Dom Martini. First pitch fouled back by Martini. So Addison Panapinto with an RBI for the Trojans. Still only 1 out. Brody Connor retired to lead off the inning. But then Jordan Kearns and Addison Panapinto with back-to-back doubles. Kearns able to score easily on the Panapinto double. And there's another shot. Martini flips the ball into right field. It's not going to get a chance for Panapinto to score. But Dom Martini with his first hit of the night. Now men on first and third. And the Trojans making a little bit of noise here in the top of the 6th inning. Men on first and third. Only 1 out. And that's going to bring up Jesse Burns. Burns 0 for 2 on the day, but has given the Trojans 3 fantastic innings of pitching. There's a pitch. Burns going to hit it in the hole. Nice play there by McKnight. Can he make the play? No. So now all of a sudden the Trojans score another run. We're going to have to give him an infield hit there, Jared. It's a pretty tough play by the second baseman. But that's going to be an RBI single for Burns. That now makes the score 7-5. And more importantly, puts another runner in scoring position for the Trojans. That's 4 straight hits off of Mara. We're going to have a courtesy runner for Burns. Looks like he's going to come back in to pitch another inning. Brody Connor, the courtesy runner at first base now for the Trojans. Dom Martini at second base. And all of a sudden, Santino Mara looking to get out of a little bit of a jam. Aiden Loudon coming to bat. He's 0 for 2 on the day. He'll be followed by Fred Kennard. So the Trojans, 4 straight hits after Brody Connor was retired at the top of the order. And there's a pitch, swing and a miss. Vecchiola trying to sneak in behind. Here's a play to third. No. Able to get there, and it's going to score another run. Wow. Martini's going to score. Vecchiola tried to sneak in behind a runner after playing behind him. Throw was made, and on the play, Martini took off for third base. Vecchiola's throw got away from third baseman Koffler, and Martini's able to score. Going to have to say it's an E5. So now all of a sudden, we've got a one-run ball game. 7-6, the Mustangs. So we said came in here undefeated, but a little bit in trouble right now. Nobody warming up in the bullpen for the Mustangs. Santino Mara trying to get out of a jam here. Still only one out. There's a shot right down to Koffler. Looks the runner back, goes to first, retires him. Oh, that ball hit the runner, Connor, on the throw from Vecchiola, but he's going to be able to score because that ball went into the dugout. So Loudon's going to be retired 5-3, but on the play, the ball was thrown from first. It hit Brody Connor and bounced into the dugout, so he's able to score. So we've got a tie ball game. All of a sudden, the Mustangs holding on now. Going to have a couple chances to score, but we've got Fred Kennard now coming up. There's 2 outs and nobody on, but we've got a tie ball game right now. A couple of errors by the Mustangs. First pitch inside. So the pinch runner for Burns able to score. It's going to be an error on Vecchiola on the throw. So now 2 outs. Now a 2-0 count on Fred Kennard. Kennard 1 for 2 on the day. Grounded out the third his first time up and singled. Second at bat. There's a strike right down the heart. Kennard thought that pitch might have been a little bit inside, but it was a good pitch by Santino. Caught the inside corner. So now Mara now 3-1. Waiting on deck. Top of the order. Connor Vig. As we said, the Mustangs manhandled the Trojans last time 16-0, but we've got an entirely different game here now. Ball fouled out of play by Kennard. So now the count goes full. Full count, 2 outs. We're in the top of the 6th inning, and the Trojans have plated 4 runs to tie this ball game up. Here's a payoff pitch from Mara. Kennard way ahead of that pitch, too. Pulls it foul way down the left field line. Jumped on it pretty good, just a little bit out in front of it. So Kennard again back to the payoff pitch. 2 outs, nobody on. Mara able to get Kennard, but not after the damage was done. The Trojans score 4 runs on 4 hits. There were 2 errors and nobody left on base. So after 5.5, we're tied up at 7, the Trojans and the Laurel Highlands Mustangs, and we'll be right back for the exciting finish of this game right after these messages on the South Union Township Sports Network.
If you've been injured on the job, you'll want a local attorney you can trust. The attorneys at Davis & Davis live and work right here, representing injured workers for over 40 years. Trust your case to a local, experienced legal team. Trust Davis & Davis.
Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. We've got ourselves a baseball game here. Leadoff shot there to right field. Nice catch. That was Alex McLean leading off the inning, but beautiful catch out there by Aiden Loudon. Able to retire McLean on the first pitch of the 6th inning. A pitching change for California. Conti coming in to pitch for the Trojans after 3 fantastic innings by Burns. Moving to third is going to be Panapinto. And moving to short is going to be Jake Pichtel. Vig still at second. Brody Connor still at first. Martini still behind the dish. And Conti with an 0-1 pitch. Nice breaking ball to Zach Koffler. Koffler 1 for 2. He had a 2 RBI double in the first inning. But Peyton Conti now ahead. 0-2. 2 beautiful breaking balls. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Dribbled down to Connor Vig at second. Vig over to first baseman Brody Connor. Able to retire Koffler. 4-3. So that's going to bring up Brett Lemansky. The Mustangs, this is the closest game they've played all year long in this Teener League. And all of a sudden, the Trojans are making them work, as we said. Mustangs manhandled them 16-0 the first time, but now, different ball game. We got a tie game right now. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning. Conti just missed on that first pitch to Brett Lemansky. Lemansky 0 for 1 here today. Nice pitch by Conti. Evens the count now, 1-1. Lemansky to be followed by Braden McKnight. Here's Conti's 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball got away from Martini, but nobody on base. 2 outs. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning. The Mustangs and the Trojans tied at 7. Here's a pitch to Lemansky. Right down to Hardy, dribbles it to short. Play by Pichtel. Nice hop. Able to throw it over? No. Lemansky able to reach first. Pretty tough play. It took a tough hop there. What would you think, Jared? We're going to go to official score, but I'm going to give him a base hit, and we're going to give him an error, though. An error on Pichtel to advance Lemansky to second base. So a single and an E6, I'm sorry. Puts Lemansky in scoring position. That's going to bring up Braden McKnight. McKnight 0 for 2 on the day, but more importantly, Lemansky in scoring position. We're in the bottom of the 6th in a tie ball game. McKnight shows bunt. It's going to be a strike. So 0-1. Conti signaling to Panapinto, come in a little bit, play even with the bag. First baseman Brody Connor cheated in a little bit too. Ball's going to be a base hit. Beautiful bunt. Infield single by Braden McKnight. Able to lay that ball right down the third base line. That's going to send Brett Lemansky to third. And that's going to bring up the top of the order Santino Mara. Mara 0 for 3 here today, but this is a big spot for him. He's able to drive in the lead run. And we're in the bottom of the 6th inning. Here's Conti's pitch to Mara. Strike on the outside corner. Beautiful pitch. Lemansky at third. Braden McKnight at first. Santino Mara up with 2 outs. In a big spot. There's a pitch. Breaking pitch. Dribbled barely down the third base line. Foul. If that ball would have got in there, I'm sure both runs would have scored. Just a little bit ahead. Barely missed. An RBI double there by Mara. So now, 0-2. Here's a pitch to Mara. Fouled it back. Got a piece. Mara able to stay alive. Taking some deep breaths, feeling a little pressure out there. Runners on first and third. 2 outs. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning. There's a pitch to Marin. Got him chasing. So Conti with a huge pitch. able to get Santino Mera to strike out, but more importantly, record the third out of the inning and strand 2 men on base. So in the 6th, there were no runs, 2 hits, 1 error, and 2 men left on base. So after 6 complete, we're knotted up at 7. It's the Mustangs 7 and the Trojans 7. We'll be right back for an exciting finish on the South Union Township Sports Network right after these messages.
Creditors calling you day and night? Your debt overwhelms you? Although you may feel that you're in a hopeless situation, Zebley, Mahalev & White can help. We're a full-service local bankruptcy firm that knows what a difficult time this is and what to do to help you get a fresh start. Call Zebley, Mahalev & White today for a free consultation. Your hometown bankruptcy firm. Call us today.
Don't borrow more money until you talk to Zebley, Mahalev & White.
Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. We're starting the top of the 7th inning. We're in a 7-7 tie, the California Trojans and the Laurel Highlands Mustangs. At bat this inning for the Trojans. There's a first pitch popped up by Connor Vig. I'm sorry, not fouled off. So Vig retired by the second baseman, McKnight. So Jacob Pichtel coming up. Pichtel 1 for 1. Sacrifice fly, drove in a run in the first. Had a single in the third and walked his last plate appearance in the 5th. First pitch strike by Santino Mera. Mera in for his 4th inning of work. There's a shot down the third. Koffler, no. Zimkowski in the hole. Was he able to get him? Beautiful play. He does. What a throw and a scoop. Nate Zimkowski deep in the hole. Showed off the cannon, and Vecchiola with the scoop on the other side to retire Pichtel with a beautiful play. So now 2 outs. Top of the 7th inning. That's going to bring up Peyton Conti. Conti with a deep shot to left. Becker and Myers going out. The ball's going to be caught, and they're going to collide. Oh, is the ball loose? They're going to say it's a catch. I thought he caught the ball. He just ran into his own player. Nobody called it. Looks like the catch was made by Myers out in left field. But Becker is down after the collision. Conti's going to be retired, fly out. Is that Lemansky out there? I can't really see. Yeah, Myers is in the dugout. I'm sorry. That's going to be Lemansky and Becker. So Lemansky made the catch, and he and Becker ran into each other. But regardless, it's still 3 outs. They're carrying Becker in. Oh, Lemansky, and I'm sorry. Looks like he's shaken up a little bit. Who knows? Looks like he's hurt his left leg or right leg. Can't really tell from here. But he's down for the count. The Mustangs able to get out of that inning on a beautiful play. Conti drove that ball a long way, but the Mustangs able to make the catch. And Lemansky coming in limping pretty good. Lemansky's dad, Bart, going to go out and check on him to make sure he's okay. But regardless, no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. We're going to go to the bottom of the 7th inning in this tie ball game, 7-7. It's the Mustangs and the Trojans, and we'll be right back for the finish right after these messages on the South Union Township Sports Network. Welcome back to the South Union Township Sports Network. We're going to the bottom of the 7th inning in a tie game, 7-7. The Trojans from California and the Mustangs from Laurel Highlands on the mound now. For the Trojans is going to be Jake Pichtel. He's going to face 2-3-4 hitters, Tyler Becker and Dino Vecchiola and Nate Zimkowski. Becker coming to bat after colliding with Brett Lemansky on a fantastic play by Lemansky in that last inning to rob Conti of extra bases. And Becker showing no worse for wear, ready to hit and ready to go. Here's a pitch from Pichtel, and there's a shot. Center fielder Kearns drifts back, makes the catch. Becker hit that ball a long way, but right at Jordan Kearns, who was able to just fade right back, make a nice, easy play. So 1 up, 1 down. Going to bring up Andino Vecchiola. Vecchiola, RBI sacrifice fly and a walk, and he also flew out deep to right field his last at bat. So Vecchiola with 1 out. Pichtel on the mound, coming in relief of Conti. Book on Conti. He pitched 1 inning. Gave up 2 hits, no runs. Had 1 strikeout in his inning of work. And here's Pichtel. Vecchiola fouls it back. So count now 1-1. 1 out. Nate Zimkowski on deck. We're in a tie ball game, 7-7. It's the Mustangs and the Trojans. Here's Pichtel, almost nailed Vecchiola, just able to get out of the way of that. So 2 balls, 1 strike to Vecchiola. Pichtel does not want to walk a guy. Don't give any free base runners. We're in the bottom of the 7th inning. It's tied up 7-7. There's a pitch from Pichtel up and away. So 3 balls, 1 strike. 1 man out. Nate Zimkowski licking his chops. Ready for an at-bat. 3-1 pitch to Vecchiola, and that's going to be a walk inside. So Vecchiola with his 2nd walk of the day. But more importantly, gives the Mustangs a base runner in the bottom of the 7th inning in this tie game. Zimkowski, 1 for 3 today. Reached on an error his first at bat, had a single in his 2nd at bat. Flew out to left field his 3rd at bat, and the first pitch is a strike. Zimkowski looking around, but umpire called that one a strike. Looked like a pretty good pitch. Vecchiola at first. There's a throw over. Close play, but Vecchiola able to get back. Pichtel with a pretty nice move. Vecchiola's going to have to be careful. He surely don't want to get picked off. Only 1 out. Zimkowski. Little pop up. Is it in no man's land? Kearns coming in. I think it's going to fall, and it does. The ball was perfectly placed between the shortstop and the center fielder. And Zimkowski's going to get credited for a hit there. Nobody really had a chance to even make the play. Kearns had to go a long way. Conti was fading back, but just couldn't get to it. So we're going to have to give Nate a base hit. That puts men on 1st and 2nd. Still only 1 out. That brings up Caleb Scott. Scott 2 for 3 today. He had a 2 RBI double in the 1st inning, single in the 2nd. There's a pass ball. That's going to put 2 runners in scoring position, although the Mustangs only need 1 right now. We're in the bottom of the 7th inning. 1 man out. Runners at 2nd and 3rd. Just a nice sacrifice fly here for Caleb Scott will do the job. Infield playing in now for California, trying to cut this run off. Pichtel's pitch is a strike. As we said, 7-7. Trojans able to plate 4 runs in the top of the 6th inning to tie this game up. Mustangs scored 5 in the 1st, 2 in the 2nd, have been held scoreless the last 4 innings. There's Caleb Scott chasing a high pitch. He tomahawked the ball last time up and actually drove it out to left field where Kennard made the play. Trying to do the same thing there. If he would have, that would have been the end of the ball game. Vecchiola at third. Zimkowski at second. Pichtel gets a sign and delivers to Caleb Scott. Scott, that ball's in the gap. Kearns, that ball's in the gap, and that's going to be the game winner. Jacob Scott with the single to end the game. Beautiful piece of hitting there by Caleb Scott to drive in. And Dino Vecchiola and the Mustangs eke out an 8-7 win. Caleb Scott picks up his third RBI of the game, and the Mustangs pull out an 8-7 win. So in that inning, there was one run on 2 hits, no errors. 2 men left on base, but it doesn't really matter. The Mustangs pick up an 8-7 win. This game was brought to you as a joint cooperative venture featuring Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott, Atlantic Broadband, Armstrong Cable, and our friends at CUTV, Gary Smith and his staff. I'm Tony Anola with Jerry Dupay, and this has been a South Union Township Sports Network presentation.